This episode contains a sketch that is best experienced in video format.
This episode is a little different. Katherine and I were in Austin, both performing at Moontower Comedy Festival, and they were gracious enough to invite us to do a live episode of the pod. And so we said yes. And we actually sold it out, which was crazy. It was not a thing I thought was going to happen.
I know, we were like, it was like...
We were like, 60 seats might be a bit high for us, even with this double drawing.
And 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we had...
Early show.
Well, let's say 6:15. That's what
right,
I thought.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
We can certainly talk about that.
We all have our flaws, and mine are few and far between, but I'm going to show up late.
Okay, to your own show.
Yeah.
All right. Katherine thought it was at 6:15. It was at 6.
Mm-hmm.
She literally shows up 2 minutes after the start time. I have footage. We can cut it in. I'll send it to you, Keita. And then she just goes, this is my impression. Hey, it's full. Isn't this great? And here's me. Where were you? And then she goes, we are not. Oh my God, does it start at 6? By the way, never heard sorry. Never heard I'm sorry.
It's just part of my charm.
It's not.
Part of the package.
This is the first show in history that started at 6:15 and probably the last show.
Well, it started at 6. Well, it didn't start at 6:15.
Well,
yeah.
6:15.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's like, oh, that's your little rascal ways.
I did one of the things that I don't know if we talked about it on the show or not, but I think it's worth mentioning in the live episode. I did my friend Matt Bearden's radio show to plug our performance. Katherine had like something she was doing, and I just lied and said that James Talrico was our guest.
Did you?
Yeah, live on the air.
Shut up.
I go, and if you don't know who he is, he's a Senate candidate in Texas who's a Democrat who might actually win the seat, which is crazy. But people were like, and everyone started cheering because they did it in front. They had like 60 people in there as a live show.
No way.
Yeah, it was so fun. And I go, yeah, we got James Talrico. I can't believe it either. And Bearden goes, that's great. And then I forgot to say that I was joking. And
Shane, all those people in there mad that James Talarico.
Can you finish his name?
James Talarico on.
Colleen, the woman who runs the festival, was really good to me. She just texted me. She goes, I can't believe you got him. Do you want to move to a bigger venue, the Paramount, maybe? Because that was just like 1,000 seats. And I really wish I had said yes.
Oh my God, we would have had 60 people in the Paramount.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny.
Dude, we should just do that for everything.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest next week will be Nate
Britney Spears.
2 different people. And by the way, the 2 people we would both say.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the blonde in between Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter. We found her.
That's a very good point.
You know what I realized? I think this is a Southern woman thing. It's our kryptonite. Because I was trying to get over there faster, but when I got out of the hotel, though, to walk over to the venue, the Sklar brothers were sitting right there, and I'd done their show Tag It the night before, which is really fun, where you do a set, and then they're sitting on stage, right? And then afterwards, they tell you all the tags they wrote for your jokes, and they were complimenting me, and then I was complimenting them. Dude, having a conversation where somebody is like very into the conversation while you are late to something else is my kryptonite, because I won't end the conversation. There's no way of me getting out without early without feeling guilty and horrible that I ended the conversation.
I mean, I can understand that.
My mom used to.
But what I would love, and I understand that, and I mean this sincerely, what I would love is if you also felt guilty and horrible for being late to our show.
No, I won't do that. That's okay. But my mom used to do that. We used to, this was like
I hate you.
This is a game I used to play with my mom. In like college, I would call her and she'd be like, I gotta go, I'm running into an appointment. And I'd be like, well, Mom, I was like, is it, I would ask her the dumbest question. I'd be like, is there beef in burgoo, which is a chili recipe from Owensboro, Kentucky? And she'd be like, I gotta go in, I'm late for... Well, yeah, sometimes there can be beef in it, but you could substitute out for chicken. And she'd be like, okay, I gotta go. And I'd be like,
I bet she was a wonderful
all right, well,
woman.
hold on. I was like, is it slutty to wear high heels to church? And she'd be like, well, it depends. If it's Christmas or Easter, it makes sense. But a normal Sunday, yeah, I'd say that's a little slutty. And she will, if you asked her a question, she had to answer it.
So like she would be pressed for time.
Yes.
And she'd be like, Catherine, I got to go. I have to go get my hair or whatever. Yeah. And you go, I just got to ask, is it...
Yeah, like, are people that only go to church on Easter and Christmas going to hell?
Yeah. And then she would just say, well, they're not going to hell, but they're going to have to...
Yeah.
Okay, honey, love, you're going to go get my tips done.
Yeah. Would it be okay if I dated a girl? I'm okay with that. I don't care if a girl, guy, black, white, purple.
Yeah, that's
okay,
very
go.
Yeah.
You know, but she
so this is
had to answer the question.
This is why you're genetically late.
Yeah.
Because of this. Well, we're going to have to work on it because it is making me so mad and you never apologize.
Well, you'll witness it firsthand.
No, that's the intro. We're going to start the live episode now.
Enjoy our live Coastal Idiots at Higbee's restaurant and bar in Austin, Texas. It was part of Moontower Comedy Festival with our guests, Good Cop Rad Cop, Deb DiGiovanni, and Jay Jurden.
Hey, man. You need a little pick-me-up, huh? I got something real nice for you. Just don't tell nobody, all right? Check it out.
Hey, idiots. It's your favorite pop star, Katherine Blanford. And, you know, I'm all over the map on tour, and I'm probably coming to a city near you. May 29th through 30th, I will be in Salt Lake City, Utah. June 5th through 6th, Point Pleasant, New Jersey. June 18th through 20th, Minneapolis, Minnesota. June 26th through 27th, Fort Collins, Colorado. July 10th through the 11th, Kansas City, Missouri. Get your tickets at KatherineBlanford.com. Bye, idiots!
Oh my God, so embarrassing. But it's the sexiest thing I've ever heard. Here, you guys listen.
Hey everyone, it's Shane. I got some dates for you. In Chicago, the 10th of June, I will be at the Color Room running a new hour. The 11th, I will be in Chicago at the Studebaker Theater as part of the Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me live recording. June 13th, you can catch me in Manchester, New Hampshire at Harpoon Brewery running an hour. 15th, 16th, 17th of that month, I will be in Los Angeles doing shows. Please go to www.shaneisacomedian.com or www.punchup.live/Shane Torres to grab your tickets. Catherine better not be hiding in the parking garage.
I'm not fucking with you. I have no idea.
You have not seen Cat. She's not hiding. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming. Yeah. We're waiting on our goddamn co-host. Yeah. Get in there. It's fun. Guys, if you were looking forward to seeing Katherine Blanford, so was I.
When was the last time you saw her?
I don't know. I'm gonna put her ass on the back of a milk carton if she doesn't show up.
I know, right? That would be funny.
Wow, she has her own paparazzi.
No, absolutely. Hey, you did this to me.
Oh, look, he's making an entrance.
Yeah.
He's filming.
Look like every other woman in Austin.
All right.
This is fun.
Everyone, thanks for coming to the very first Coastal Idiots live at Moontower. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We have a very fun, weird show. But first, Good Cop Rad Cop, everybody!
Oh yeah, what is up, Moontower? How the fuck we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna warm you guys up with one of our songs first real quick, and then we'll bring up the Coastal Idiots. This song is a song we wrote about the sacred love between a man and his truck, and it goes like this.
Well, it's got 4 tires and it looks like shit, but the interior is leather and it's fully equipped and it drives itself, so I think we all know what's up. So I look in the mirror and I wink at myself and then I
Take a deep breath and go down on myself. Yeah, I'm sucking myself off in my Cybertruck. Yeah, the windows are tinted, so I roll them down, so everybody sees me going to town. This car's got me driving myself nuts, and I honk my horn when I bust. I tweet a thank you to Elon Musk. Yeah, I'm sucking myself off in my Cybertruck.
On my way to work, on my way back home, I got my head between my ankles, giving myself dome. After I finish, I give myself $20. And I say it's been a pleasure, hope you come again.
Then I get out of my truck and I get back in. You know I'm sucking myself off in my Cybertruck. Yeah, I'm doing 95 on the interstate. I got no clothes on and it feels so great. And that's why I got kicked off of the bus. And if my mouth weren't full, I'd cuss.
It's full of cum.
I tweet a thank you to Elon Musk. Yeah, I'm sucking myself off in my Cybertruck. Sucking myself off in my Cybertruck. I'm sucking myself off in my Cybertruck.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, thank you so much. That one's a true story. We took a Cybertruck here, so our jaws are very sore.
Hey. Well, we are full, so that's exciting.
Yeah. Free dinner. All right.
Come on.
All right. We're eating cum. All right. Are you guys ready for Coastal Idiots? Well, yeah. All right, we are going to play the theme song, but we're going to do kind of a Western twist on it, and here we go. Yeah!
That's what a horse sounds like. Sorry. They're idiots. They're
Coastal Idiots.
They're
Coastal Idiots. They're Coastal Idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in L.A.
Two are both weirdos talking shit all day. Can't tell if they like each other. Incest couple, sister, brother. Doesn't even really fucking matter anyway.
They're idiots. Coastal Idiots. Give it up for the Coastal Idiots, everybody. Katherine Blanford and Shane Torres.
Good Cop Rad Cop, everybody. Let them hear it.
Oh my God, guys, thank you for coming to our 615 podcast.
Oh, yes, thank you for coming, Katherine.
I thought this started at 6:15.
That's crazy.
It's so rare for me to be late.
It is, and it's weird for you to be late and still look like you just threw that outfit together.
Somehow it just works still. Don't you hate it?
You look like that Blind Melon video.
Oh, God. That's a reference people are fake laughing at because they also don't get it.
How about Good Cop Rad Cop, everybody?
Okay.
Thank you, boys. Raise your hand if you listen to the podcast, please.
Oh,
Nice.
that answer hurt our feelings.
Our producer's girlfriend. Well, hopefully we'll get some new subscribers. We really need the uptick. But thank you guys so much for coming. Good Cop Rad Cop again, everybody.
Hey, thank you so much for having us on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So, if you don't know what you're in for, we do a lot of games and dumb sketches on this podcast, and sometimes we show up on time. But Katherine, do you want to tell them what comment for comment is?
Yeah.
And by the way, we would like you guys to participate in this at some point later on as well.
Okay, so we get a lot of comments, DMs, whatever, crazy shit. We put all of our stuff on social media. So we thought it'd be fun if you guys were recently on Star Search on Netflix.
Yeah, we were just on Star Search and Netflix.
Okay,
yes,
congrats,
Thank you
guys.
very much. Yeah.
Tell us.
We did worse than a dog, actually.
Did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save it for the comment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes on those the talent shows for stand-up comedy. I say it is. Well, you guys do have music, but usually it's fun to watch your friends on those shows because like stand-up is very, usually it's a voice. That's your only instrument. And I had a friend on America's Got Talent. And before she went on, it was a man who started off with a guitar, and then he started singing about cheese. And then he ripped off his pants, and he had like leather chaps on, and then the curtains dropped, and there was a choir behind him. And then all of a sudden, he's singing about fondue and whatever else, and then streamers are falling. People are crying in the audience. Ah! They're making out with strangers. And he like hip thrust Heidi Klum's face. And it was beautiful. Everybody was like, oh my God, the fondue song's amazing. And that ended, and then my friend is next, and you just walks out and does her set. It doesn't matter if it's the best set in the entire world. It doesn't
I don't think this Trump thing is going so well.
Yeah.
There's a guy juggling chainsaws.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never going to compare on one of these talent shows. Okay, so we decided we're going to do comment for comment with you guys where we're all just going to read a comment DM or whatever, something that we've gotten recently. And
if you guys have any you have from your social media, we do have an audience mic later. You can come up to if you want to share one of your horrible things somebody said to you on the internet. We get a lot of them. Okay, you want us to start, or do you want to start?
Oh, you guys can start if you want to.
Help yourselves.
I made Catherine. Do you want to start? You seem to like attention.
we do this a lot, so our comments are limited. Here, a recent one I got was not a real blonde. Look at how dark them eyebrows are. LMAO, nice try though. And this is on a clip I posted about how sometimes as a comedian. It benefits you to go through trauma like your mom dying because it helps you get on America's Got Talent. Beat that.
I want to start with our very first comment that we ever got, which was a direct insult to me, which was the short fat guy, which is I assume is me.
Unless Danny DeVito's on drums.
The short fat guy dances like an animatronic Santa. That got about 600 upvotes on a 500 upvote video, so pretty cool stuff.
That is the worst when people like it. You're like, oh, God.
Really was I watched the video and he was spot on. Yeah. I really did.
You're like, I've been studying the rats at Chuck E. Cheese my whole life.
This is my, that fat bitch needs to learn to wear pants. And that was a picture of me on a poster for an animal shelter benefit.
Maybe they were talking about like a chunky dog.
I'm basically an English bulldog at this point. And then a few likes on that as well. What do you got over there?
This one just says, Flute of the Concords.
That's good.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I also have low T tenacious D in here. So,
which is playing something.
Not so tenacious T.
Yeah. Low T tenacious T. Yeah.
Can I ask before we keep running these down? What was they edited your episode, right? It was.
Yeah.
So the judges when you guys went up and did your song were Chrissy Teigen, right?
Yes. Genius.
Jelly Roll.
Love
Genius,
him.
Yeah.
Yes. And Buffy, right?
Yeah, but Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah.
Three people known for their comedy. What was the weirdest comment?
Jelly Roll just sat there and asked us where we're from because in our package it said we're from Chattanooga, which we live in Atlanta now. But so he just kind of tried to hood check us about Chattanooga. It's very weird because
he was like, "That's not Chattanooga. That's not."
Yeah, he's like, "Where from in Chattanooga are you?" I'm like, Dave said the Chattanooga part.
He was very offended by it, too.
There's 200,000 people there. It's not Brooklyn. It's crazy.
Because I have to eliminate the competition.
To that point, I got, look at this busted-ass jelly roll.
Hey!
I see it.
Yeah. Sure
That's
thing.
a shame, because Jelly Roll pretty busted ass too, honestly.
Yeah.
You got much
but
better
now he's
team.
on the cover of Men's Health.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, he lost all that weight, and it's just like, all right, I don't care. I'm not taking advice from this guy on getting healthy.
Yeah. But even thin, he's not like a hot guy, and he doesn't know how to walk like a thin guy yet. So
he still waddles.
He's still
you know
like.
what I mean? Yeah.
He's still got bouncer walk.
Yeah, he's still learning because there's definitely Ozempic, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Got his ass. He's gonna kill me. Okay.
He won't come over to your side of Chattanooga. You're fine.
That's right.
It's scary where I live.
Yeah.
Yours is the white side, which is the whole town.
You got it.
I don't have another one.
Wow, not a lot of bad comments, huh?
It's your preparation that sets you apart.
Wait, I found a good one. You need a CDL to carry around that pooper.
That's a compliment, I think.
Commercial vehicle license?
Yeah. Also called it a pooper. I was hiking up Griffith Park.
A pooper's gross. That's a real sex criminal.
I get a lot of poo-poo pee-pee comments in mine. Another one recently was girls toot and boys pooped. Is that true in Chattanooga?
That's true. Girls toot and boys poot. Yeah, that's very true.
As someone, I have a very. This one really actually hurt my feelings. This guy's dwelling definitely has a scent.
dust, if you will. It's pretty 3D.
I like to think of it as pheromones. Yeah, but that was one of what I was like, oh, fuck.
Because it smells like somebody's watching Family Guy in there. Yeah.
He sweats when he laughs.
You know what that smells like.
He's got a Peter Griffin kind of tone.
Just come in
just
socks.
reusing his roasts of me right now.
Yeah.
We got this one was just on the. We made a video of making fun of Jelly Roll, and this one said it's in Chattanooga. Really had something to say about it. It said, "I mean, why are you trying to be a smartass? Because of the cameras? You just made all of Chattanooga look like you two hipster twinks. I'd slap you just for disrespecting my city with that dumbass attitude."
Chattanooga got a lot of hipster twinks.
Yeah, a lot of hipster twinks.
So many hipster twinks. It's
We're
granola
the role
cereal.
we are twinks in Chattanooga. Yeah.
I found it very flattering.
So if you're looking for like a 210-pound twink,
you come rolling in here like a Chattanooga twink.
Yeah.
We're going for our moon pies.
Look at you two, just a pair of Chattanooga twinks. If you add a city to an insult, it really does go a long way. It's also like when you add a cardinal direction to a street, you're like, that's not safe. You know, like, you're like, hey,
Are you gonna turn at the rock?
Yeah, or don't go on. Don't turn on to South Lake. You know,
Yeah.
Used to be able to take my kids to that park.
I'm pretty pumped he knows what a twink is.
That guy? Yeah. No. Well, he probably has a grinder on a burner account. Yeah.
And a wife.
Yeah. It's big.
So, what's next for you boys on this festival?
We are at the Velveeta Room tonight with our buddy Nick Murphy. That's fun. We're at Sunset Strip. And then we got just one last show tomorrow night at Roscoe's. But actually, we're about to leave to go.
Strip at 10 too.
Yeah.
Not 10:02, but 10 also.
But yeah, this has been a hell of a festival. Yeah. And then we're at Netflix as a joke on May 7th.
So if you guys want to go see them or Jon Stewart do the Hollywood Bowl.
Everybody fly out to LA to the Hotel Cafe.
Yeah.
We'll get you in for the price of admission. It'll be great.
How are tickets moving on that, by the way?
Great. We're almost sold out. Yeah, we're almost sold out.
This is the thing with the, I don't know if you guys are all obviously comedy fans, but the Netflix is a Joke Festival is massive, and they bring every major comedian in the world to one city to perform at the same time. So normally people who would sell out, I don't know, Texas Stadium are like having trouble moving tickets. So and then they're like, their comics like at this level, they're like, we're gonna put you guys in a small room, like a 60-seater, and we're just like, it doesn't matter how small it is, unless it's my bed.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fill this fucking thing if you have like Hannibal Buress and Jon Stewart and Tenacious D across the street from it.
Yeah, and then they do like funky ones, like Chrissy Teigen's cooking a quesadilla with Pete Davidson, and
you're like, and then you're like, why are you so famous?
Yeah. And you're like, we're their openers.
They would never have us. You have to show up on time to open the show. I don't know if this episode has not come out yet, but this place is decorated in fake ferns. Have you hadn't noticed?
Oh, they're not real? Are these people real?
Much like your extensions, Catherine, these ferns. But
what were you saying?
Catherine and I got each other Christmas presents.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And Catherine got me a love fern, a plant. And I am someone who's on the road about 280 days a year.
Yeah.
And so the plant has not made it.
I googled easiest plant to keep alive possible. And he sent me a picture 2 weeks after he got it, and it looked like somebody pissed on it. Every single day. More days than Shane was in town to piss on it. It looked like he had hired someone to come over and piss on it.
Well, if I'm not going to be there for them to do it too. Man. Well, you guys got another spot, right? You got to shake out.
We're headed to the
We
creek.
appreciate y'all. You're so funny.
Give it up for Good Cop Rad Cop.
Thank you guys so much.
Give it up for them.
You want to bring them up? Okay.
Yay! All right, we got two more friends we're gonna bring up. We're gonna play some games with, and tell you where you can find them. Shane, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest is a native of Canada, but the best comic in America. Please give a big round of applause for Debra DiGiovanni, everyone!
Yay! God,
Oh, we need stuff.
But
I just spilled my water all over the place.
But
it's all right. I was on time.
But
I'm allowed to spill my water. I was on time.
Oh
God, where are you, Mike?
Dude, Blair Saki spilled her water over herself all on stage and blamed me on stage as she was spilling it for throwing it on her.
But that's okay. We're on time. Hi. Hi, everybody. That was a very Canadian entrance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It really
was. I'm sorry. I'm already apologizing. Hi.
Deb,
Hello, everyone.
Deb, tell them where they can find you, how they can see you before
the people can find me, Debra DG. That's how it is. DEBRADG. That's the thing. You can find me everywhere on all the socials. On all the socials. That's it. Instagram, my website, the things. All right.
You know what? Deb does a good vlog on TikTok. Ha! I love your TikTok.
You know what? I've started using TikTok like a therapist because I can't afford therapy anymore.
Yes.
So I'm breaking down on TikTok. I'm breaking down. I'm just having full breakdowns. And I always have that moment like, should I post this? Yeah. And I post it, and I shouldn't. And then I regret it, and I leave it up.
What are your...
Leave it up.
I leave it up.
It's kids
and then
on
and kids are like, thank you for posting this. I'm like, all right. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
What are your breakdowns about? Like, what are they like?
What are they like? It's a lot of rage, and it's a lot of like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like a lot of that. You're posting on TikTok. You're 55, Debra. You're 55 years old. You're posting on TikTok about rage. It's not good. It's not good.
Is it getting shared?
Huh?
Are people sharing?
No, probably not. Probably not. Not a lot of views. Not a lot of views.
Do you get? People ever buy you presents on TikTok?
No, not a lot of presents either. I do get a lot of. Do you actually need help? I get a lot of that. That's a lot of those. Do you honestly need help? Give us one. Those are the ones. And of course, the answer is yes. I actually do need help.
But you reserve it to strictly TikTok. You don't share those videos on.
No, sometimes I'll post it other places too. Like I'll say this on Threads. I reached out and I posted because I don't know if you know this. The world's not doing great right now. I don't know if you've noticed.
Careful, Deb. We are behind enemy lines, even though it is Austin. It's still Texas.
Okay, it is. Yeah. So you might not be aware of what's going on, but it's not good. So the world isn't great, and I did post something about like not going well, and I'm telling you, I got a mailbox full of people saying, I'm a therapist, let me know, email me. And I'm telling you, I've emailed quite a few people, and I have some consults next week, and I'm looking forward to it, because you know what a consult is? Free fucking therapy, assholes. That's what that is. 25 minutes of therapy, boom! I'm gonna be healed in a week.
You know, the more this gets shared, the more free consults you get.
Bet. Oh my God!
And then you don't have to pay for it.
I don't need to make a relationship with a therapist. Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it fresh. 15 new therapists.
Yeah.
Tell the same story over 25 times. I love it. I'll do it.
You can go to one consult talking about the last consult and how they fucked you up.
Yes, and I'll be like, oh my God, that last therapist was bullshit. And we talk about them. That's fine. No, I don't. I don't do that, but I will. Anyway.
This is amazing. Okay, we got to bring up our next guest.
All right.
Hailing to us from New York, one of the most beautiful souls. We love him. I think you were on Jon Stewart for a while. This is the worst credits I've ever given. Everybody give it up for Jay Jurden! All over.
You want to spill
How many times have you been on the Tonight Show? You done the Tonight Show?
4.
4 times on the Tonight Show.
Listen, if you want to meet Dua Lipa while also playing with Golden Retriever puppies, do the Tonight Show. That's all the show is now.
That's what you got?
No, I got to see Kevin Bacon go to a urinal.
Me too!
Yeah.
We both did Kevin Bacon.
We got to see that
That's
bacon.
So bad.
Yeah. You're 1 degree of separation away.
You are.
Right, you are.
You're
That's
4
crazy.
feet away from 1 degree.
Yeah.
This was Fallon?
You could get laid because of that tonight in Texas.
Oh my, that's exciting.
Yeah. Also, I just want everyone to know, so Katherine did get a spray tan a couple days ago, and when she first got it, she was darker than me.
It was bad. It was bad. I said, pay me like one of your Coachella girls.
She walked into the spray tan land and she said, give me the Hulk Hogan. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
It was quite a paint job, the spray tan she got.
The last
It was like you know when two NASCARs scrape up against one another? And you're like, that Marlboro logo don't look right.
Yeah, it's a little burned.
Yeah,
I
when I first saw her, I said, okay, happy belated Black History Month, my sister.
Yeah, I will say this. I went to the pool yesterday, and Jay was there as well.
Yeah.
And you were by far the best-looking person on this rooftop.
Oh,
it was
no.
Crazy. I was like, I'm not, but I might.
Jay is literally like an inverted triangle. Like his body.
Yes. It's like an arrow pointing to your dick.
It is terrifying. It is. His biology class. Seriously,
really
anatomy class right here.
I don't want to objectify anybody,
Do
but
it.
it feels like you've worked hard for it.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's a lot of cum. People ask my secret. Hook up with dudes. Yeah. Because you're not just having sex, you're exercising. It's a
lot of core.
You're wrestling.
I can't think of two worse things for me. Why don't we do leg day and fucking? Both of them are about 3 minutes on a treadmill, and I am. Yeah.
Same noises, honestly.
Yeah. that was an old Adam Sandler sketch. Yeah. Jay, tell them where they can find you while
you
you're
can
here.
find me on social media, just JayJurden, Jay Jurden, no spaces on all, even Threads. I'm on Threads.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm
killing
on
on
Threads.
Threads.
Instagram. It's sad now. Instagram, because you go to the explore page and you truly get to see what the algorithm thinks of you, and it does not think highly of me.
Wait, you can curate that, Jay. That's your fault.
I'm looking at the stuff. When they're like, oh, more butts and more Pokemon. That's me. I did that.
That's cool. That's sexy.
Oh, it's kind of sad.
Mine's like I'm watching like a girl draw glitter stars, and I'm going, I can't believe I'm still watching this.
Hey, listen. We love people with autism. There's no reason.
I know. I think that's my thing. Does anybody watch the thing where it's all loose paint, and then they make some kind of pattern where they draw the paint?
Yeah.
You mean painting?
Yes. Oh my God.
Loose. What other kind of paint is there besides loose?
You know what I'm talking
yes, I do.
about, Dan.
I love it like when the people that do like lettering and they just do freehand lettering.
Like calligraphy.
Oh yeah.
Do you watch
calligraphy? Oh, it's so good.
Do you watch when they would mix the colors to make a new color?
Yes.
And they have like 5 of them that they mix, and you go.
You mean silver bullet green to lime
God,
green?
yeah.
Hell yeah, watch that shit.
I went to art school and I had a class on that.
Ooh, color theory?
I literally had that. I had an exam on like you had to take 25 steps, and if you got graded on that. I paid for that.
Okay.
I would fail it so I could take it again.
So they used to have color theory in Texas, but they called it segregation.
Yes.
Nice.
It was just 2 colors.
Yeah. Stick it to the leftists. This is the kind of tote bag crowd.
And when you mixed them, you know what they called that? Oklahoma.
You watch your fucking trap.
Yeah, my bad.
That woman pisses y'all off.
It really is the dumbest thing. I'm from Fort Worth originally, but I haven't lived here in a ton of years. But when I drive through Oklahoma, I'm just like, this place fucking sucks. I can't help it. One time I was driving through it, and I swear to God, the whole time it smelled like shit, like actual shit.
Is anybody from Oklahoma?
Yeah, we can smell them.
Yeah.
It smelled like shit the whole time, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was behind a cattle car.
I will say, one time I had to go to Tulsa last year, and I've read Grapes of Wrath, but I didn't know it was still like that. I was like, whoa, that's rough.
Yeah.
And I'm from Mississippi. I was like, get better, y'all. Come on.
It is wild when you're like, that's a lot of white trash.
They can't even afford sleeves.
Deb, what is Canadian white trash like?
You know what? I was just thinking, Alberta is our Texas.
Okay.
Alberta is our Texas.
Edmonton?
Edmonton. Ooh, Edmonton. Yeah.
Well, because
that's it.
Alberta in Texas, that's just an old black lady's name. Alberta's just serving you know, meat and three sides.
That's cowboys.
Shut up, fool! I'm gonna go see my grandma, Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta.
Yeah. It is. That's where all the cowboys are. Like they have the big, stampede in Calgary, and that's pretty much that's where racism is. That's where racism lives in Canada. Oh yeah.
And Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep. That's I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna say yep.
Can I say this? Yep. Nobody in this audience thought you were gonna know where Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep. They're literally playing Backlash right now.
I will say I watched WrestleMania in a gay bar when I was like 23. And it was the funnest thing.
Exactly.
It was just like they were like all these jacked guys, and you just hear some gay dude be like, "Take your stupid shirt off," and then a fat guy would come out and they would boo him. It was so fun. And they're like, "Ugh, gross. He's sitting on him," you know.
Not
what a
the
treat!
right way.
Hey, what a treat!
I watched a lot of wrestling growing up. I was obsessed with Billy Gunn. When Billy Gunn was Mr. Ass, he would like moon people.
Say what?
Mr. Ass?
Billy Gunn. Are there wrestling fans here? In
It's
Texas?
a comedy
No?
festival.
Okay.
I know who Billy Gunn was.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Mr. Ass.
At one point, he was Mr. That was his wrestling nickname was Mr. Ass, and if he like beat someone, he would moon them. And I'd be like, just watching it with my mom. I'd be like,
I love this guy,
Margaret. This
Your mom was cool with it too?
Yeah,
because it's sports.
It was still like manly stuff. Yeah.
Yes, very manly.
Almost
And
the perfect amount
no
of
other
fans.
reasons at all.
Did he have a good ass?
Yeah, he had a great ass. He was Mr. Ass.
He was part of
I was gonna say.
He was part of a tag team called the Smoking Guns, Billy and Bart Gunn.
Yeah.
And they were just two like rough, tumbling Texans who would
It's
all
getting real gay. The
Yeah,
more
yeah.
y'all talk
And
about
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Ass was a while back.
Yeah.
Did he ever put his ass on a face?
No, Rikishi did that. That was more of a Rikishi move.
He was
No, that's racist. That's the Lion King.
Also had a great ass.
You're talking about baboons, but
Notorious. Yeah.
Rikishi.
You are correct. Oh my God, that was a wild correction. Why don't we stop putting your arm on my chair?
I'm sorry, we haven't been together in a while.
Jesus, ew.
Catherine told me this show started at 6:55.
I did. Okay, can we play? Okay.
Yes.
Can we do our
We'll do comments and then we can do Facebook.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Did y'all bring comments?
Ooh, I can tell you what someone
kinda
said
sprung-
recently. Yeah, y'all kind of sprung it on me, but I can
You
tell
have
you.
one, Deb? Okay.
What comments?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, ready.
I have them burned into my brain. I don't. I have like literally burned into my brain. Okay. One of the earliest comments I ever got. It's in there. It's burned. And someone said that I reminded them of someone's mentally challenged mother. Exactly. Not funny. Cruel. And then another one was this.
Did you
woman,
respond?
No. But I think this was a long time ago. Like this was like I don't even know how they might have mailed me a letter to tell me that.
To tell
like
you
I
that.
feel honestly like this was like maybe 2004. Like was that even
A
allowed?
carrier pigeon flew
They
in.
might have come to my house, knocked on the door, and told me.
Yes,
Like
like-
honestly. Anyway, and
So
then I
many
also,
and did not second guess it in any of the 19 steps to get to you
seriously,
to say
totally,
that.
like that's how much they hated me. And then I had another one that said, "This woman is a perfect circle." Which is like, look, you motherfuckers aren't gonna laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I look like. Okay, let's just get.
Hey, Deb, I'm not laughing because I feel it.
Do you understand?
Yes.
This woman's a perfect.
We look like binary code 0, 1, 1, 0.
What are we equal? What are we literally equal right now? We're something. I don't know what we are. We're something. But I get that. A Perfect Circle is one, which I think was a band name at some point. I don't know. And then, but I get it. The main one is I just get a lot of Jabba the Hutt. That's the main one. Does the starship know Jabba's here?
Aren't you ever
I don't even know what that is.
Ever just like it's fucking uncreative.
Yeah. I know. That's the always thing, and I'm like, you're boring. Like honestly, like come up
Like,
with
it's
something
the
better.
it's the
I'm like,
best
that's
you
all-
can do.
Yeah.
What
So
I
that's always the one.
What
That's
I
always
usually get is whenever people are trying to be racist but complimentary, they'll be
Oh.
like, "Congrats on Kevin Hart for finally coming out,"
Oh,
like that kind of stuff.
That one's like, you don't look anything like Kevin Hart.
Well, that's because they're racist.
Oh, but you both have good bodies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not selling draws yet. I've gotten, what else is people? Oh, people, every now and then, when someone just will type gay underneath a set that's about me sucking dick, I'm like, so you watched the set.
So you watched the whole clip?
Yeah.
I guess.
If it's in all caps, you know they're hard.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
They're like, it's great.
Just went from 6 to midnight.
How dare he give me a boner? I've had an in real life basically comment. Was one time I played a casino, and some casino gigs, the people in the comedy space, in the theater as it were, can like come in and out and go back to the casino, and they can like literally walk in and walk back out. At one point, I cannot make this up, this like pair of like older women came in the middle of my set. They like gingerly walked in and decided to leave. Which you love to see them go. I can't do this. Black and gay, you gonna have to pick.
You know what kills me is when you're on like a club set show and there's like 8 comics, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going at the end and you just see 2 people leave. And because the comic that's hosting the show will just be like, all right, everybody, it's time for your last comic. And then 3 people who have sat through a horrible show just go,
yeah, that's
I can't do another one.
Right.
It doesn't matter. And you go, what the fuck are you? They're like, it's not even you. It's the whole idea of your art form.
Have you ever had the host that goes, that's okay, you can leave, and then more people keep leaving?
As you're about to walk out, and you find out traffic is more important than your set.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather go be frustrated and not move than sit through another monologue.
Or this is the best bring up, guys. We promise just one more, and then you walk out.
They're talking to him like they're a personal trainer and it's leg day.
I know y'all are tired. I don't want to be here either, okay? I don't even like these comedians. They backstage, they terrible. We agree, they terrible. Can you please give me energy for one more? Please. And the crowd goes, okay, all right.
Yeah, it feels like community service.
I have, this is not exact, this is similar to the spirit of this game. My worst intro I've ever got.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is
good.
one I got. I was doing a show in Portland, Oregon, and this producer, this guy's name was it was Dre Malibu.
Oh yes.
Yeah. No, this is a guy. This dude is he's a stand-up comedian, producer, writer, director, and has never done any of these things. and then horrible show, and I am the only white comic on the bill, and this is important for this, and it's awful. And I go, I think I'm just gonna leave, and then he goes, you can't leave, and I go, this is awful. The show's bad, and he goes, just let me bring you up. You don't have to do 20 minutes. You can do like 10, but you got to do the set. And I go, okay. And then he just goes, this next blue-eyed pink motherfucker wants to leave.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Torres.
You confide in him. You go, hey, I'm kind of worried about the racial dynamics in the room. I just want to make sure, like, I'm going to just have a really good show.
It was a little like
he goes. I got you. Watch this. This honky.
Yeah.
He really doesn't want to be here.
And then I had to be
I want to see another peck of wood.
And here's the thing. What's funny is like I did not say he was black, but everybody knew just now.
He does. Drew Malibu spelled Drew with a U.
Dre Malibu.
Oh,
yeah.
Dre Malibu.
I think the best one I ever got was one time a gentleman. I don't need to tell you that. You're gonna know. He said my introduction was your next comedian says she's not a lesbian, but nobody believes her. That was what it was.
I've got that.
Guess what,
one.
guy?
Yeah.
I am now. Anyway, after that intro,
that is
thanks
a
very
fucking
much.
wild one.
I know.
That's a good
like that's
one.
crazy.
It's
serious.
insane.
Dead serious.
There would be early moments in my career after I went up, if I was the only queer person on the show, the host, who was like a man and trying to like reclaim whatever masculinity he thought he lost by having to listen to me for 10 minutes, that when I get off stage, you go, whoo, that was a little different, y'all. That was a little, that was a little different, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Catherine, I'm sure you have.
I just remember it was very early on in Atlanta when I started it, and the guy that brought me up, he was like, "Y'all give her a chance. I think she's gonna be a star one day. I mean, not like the biggest star."
Oh my God.
But I see
Not like-
potential. Also, it wasn't anything to do with my talent. He just goes, she's like Scarlett Johansson, but one of those movies where she's given up.
Whoa! Oh my God.
Yes, that's great.
Giving up.
And then I come out, I'm doing jokes about my mom who just died. I get it. I see it.
The thing is, you have to shake the person's hand, too.
Yeah.
After they say, thank you.
Yeah.
God, that's brutal. That's fucking awful. But I see it. Get your arm off my chair.
Oh my God.
Okay, I really want it because everybody's done. Have you done a late night? You've done late night.
I did Fallon and I did Conan.
Okay, fun.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I think we've all had similar, some similar TV appearances. So I want to go down the line. I forget what we named this, but
This was an idea we had called Not Fit for TV.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Is there
Something.
anything you pitched for TV that they denied, and
So-
why?
So we do this thing called, it's like you have to go, if you're not
Anything,
familiar,
Yeah.
when you do a late night set or you pitch a sketch on a television show,
Or if you write for a show or something.
yeah, it gets sent to something called Standards and Practices, which is a bunch of attorneys, and they say, no, yes, no,
Yeah.
like, so they can really cobble the idea of your joke into nothing. Yeah, like I had one, and it wasn't even not allowed. They were just like, we don't get it. What's the no? Comedically, they were like, these were lawyers said like, no, you can't say that. Coca-Cola's an advertisement, whatever. It was that kind of stuff. But I was at my everything bagel joke.
Yeah.
I do a joke where I go, isn't it weird that everything bagels don't cost more? Because they come with everything.
The lawyers.
And the lawyers were like, we don't get it. It wasn't even like, we can't, they thought it was such a bad joke, they couldn't put it on the air.
They went, conceptually,
Yay.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Which is so funny because there's a booker for the show that sees your set, finally approves it, and then sends it to the lawyers.
Yeah.
So the comedy booker went, this is great. And then the lawyers got a hold of it and go, you got to rewrite this.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I get a few, look, this was the thing when I was trying to do a Tonight Show set. I've never done the Tonight Show. But the booker, he keeps saying he wants to have me on, but I send him, he goes, just send me something and we'll start from there. And you write out all the text, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty filthy on stage. So I have to write a dirty version and then edit it and then send it. And I sent him the filthy version and he was just like, Jesus, like on accident, I sent him the wrong copy. And he was just like, you can't say use her asshole like a windy pussy. And then Jimmy Fallon's gonna play beer pong with John Hamm. So I have not done the Tonight
Shane
Show.
says that while he's sitting right next to the Rizzler.
Deb, do you have anything that you tried to get?
You know, I remember a long time ago. This was at Just for Laughs Festival.
Yeah.
I remember when they used to do this. I can't remember what it was for. They used to do Pass the Mic. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think
It
so.
was like a little live
Yes.
thing that they did. I can't remember what show it was for. But they did like this whole cute little thing where comics would do a quick joke and then be like, ah, and then they would do a clip and it would just pass it on to another comic. And I had done a joke, and I know now, I don't do this joke anymore because I realized now it is very inappropriate. But it was, I've taken it out of my act. But I had a joke about Rohypnol, all right? And about being roofied. Okay, shut up. And it was a good joke. It's a funny joke. But I did the joke. The joke is basically about saying, like, why would anyone, I know that I'm never going to be roofied because I am not easy to drag. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of, like, why would you, like, we're not making it.
Damn it, Deb.
Put it back in! Put it back in!
It's like, we're not making it to location number 2. Like, there's no way. Do you know what I'm saying? And the joke was, you're gonna have to rate me where I land, because we're not making it to location number 2. And the part that they didn't like the word rape, so I had to say, do me where I land. That's what they thought was offensive.
But not the drag.
Not the other part.
God.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that
A brilliant joke. Brilliant joke.
Amazing joke.
You know, the thing is, everyone was like, it's about, I'm like, it's not really about rape, though. It's not really.
Yeah, no,
it's a fat joke.
It's a self. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, everyone. It's back in the set.
It's back
in the set.
And can I say this? The quality of a good joke is the set and then getting to the punch quickly, and that joke has all of that.
That's
and
it.
there's
Bang,
nothing,
boom,
yeah,
done.
yeah,
That's so
perfect.
good.
So anyway,
Fuck him for not letting you have that one.
thank you.
Yeah.
He's pro-rape. Pro-rape.
There we go.
Pro-rape.
If you laughed at that, you're on a list.
Yeah, bad day. Probably a bad day to tell that joke, but anyway, let's move on. If you've been on social media,
You were always going to get caught in a room full of fake ferns.
Oh my God. I had I was gonna tell one of my jokes about lesbians on the Tonight Show, and the note I got back from Standards and Practices was like, "Oh, maybe let's let a lesbian tell that joke about lesbians on the Tonight Show."
I mean, have someone do your act.
They were like, "Well, we want someone to have a fun lesbian joke, but Jay, you're not a lesbian." And then they were like, right? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh my God.
They were like, we don't know which way
get in
the
trouble
stuff
for
is.
saying
The stuff is going. So they were like, let a lesbian make fun of lesbians here. I got that. And then when I was working on The Problem with Jon Stewart, there were multiple times where we tried to basically use John's clout to get a politician to say something horrible. So we kept trying to. At one point, I think he interviewed. This is when Cory Booker was just uncool, not unproductive. But we tried to get. You know what? We tried to get Cory Booker to say like some crazy shit because we were like, we got a couple of black writers. Cory Booker's gonna get it. Spoiler alert: Cory Booker does not get it.
He is a fucking. That dude's a fucking square. Yeah.
So we had a couple of those that just like did not make it. And then one story. I don't know if y'all know who Jennifer Lewis is. Jennifer Lewis, the actress. She's very fun. She's mother of Black Hollywood. She plays like just eccentric aunties and black women. We basically told her she was gonna have like this setup where she got to. There's a little rant for us, and we're going to put it at the end of one of our episodes. And in her pre-interview, she sits down at a piano and goes, I love what you sent, but what if I sang? and we had to tell Jennifer Lewis, thank you so much for these three songs you sang at us, but could you just do it the way we typed it?
She said I take it and I raise it to sing it.
Yeah, and then I recently was just on a cruise with her where she was there for one night, and she's on stage for an hour. She sang 3 songs.
Did she fly off the cruise after that?
Yeah, she left. Was that Puerto Rico? Yeah, she was like one of those people who was like, I'm gonna come in and gonna go out, like that level of like.
Damn, there's a helipad. And she
I can't
went after
imagine entertaining people on a cruise ship and then bombing and then just being stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Yes.
With like that guy fucking woof.
Yeah,
you know, like.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And it was a gay cruise, so I had to do very well. Like because they're already mean.
Yes.
The baseline was old, mean, gay, like man in his 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Who was like already like suspicious of me because they were like, well, you're no Joan Rivers. And I was like, that bitch is dead. Just so y'all know.
Right. She wouldn't be here with you.
Yeah. Well, she would. She
She
kept
would do
doing
a cruise?
Yeah, she kept doing those gigs. She kept doing cruises and.
Yeah, gays made Joan Rivers rich.
Yeah.
Good for her and them.
Thank you for adding that part.
Have you ever had a hard edit from something you did on TV that like
they
seen them
cut out?
like pull a joke or?
Yeah, Comics Unleashed.
Oh, well, everyone's gonna have one of those.
I did Colbert, and this was at the time. If you watch Colbert from a certain era, while he's still on the air, you never see him with a stand-up because like in the same frame, because what they would do is they'd bring in a horde of comics, like 10 comics, then bank them, and then it'd be like. Our next guest, and it'd be Stephen Colbert, and it would just cut to you. You do your set.
It was almost like if they had they had the stand-up sets as backup if a band dropped out. So they were like,
if they needed to fill time one night, this is what they would do. And then I found out that my set was airing one night just because it was on. Somebody dropped out, and they were like, and I just got a Twitter alert with my name on it, and I was like, fuck this. But I was mad that he wasn't there, you know. So what I did. After a couple of jokes, I would like point at the desk like he was there, and I was like, "I'm gonna make this fucking hard to edit."
God.
And then I'm like, "Whoa!" And I just dap myself up at the end of the set. Yeah, but they really chopped that set up pretty good. Yeah.
It's every Shane going. It's every cut. The Comics Unleashed, if you watch them now, it's so.
Are you guys familiar with Comics Unleashed?
It is so wild. Byron Allen it's a paid audience, and so he'll set you. It's so funny. He sets you up for
They
your
pay
joke.
the audience to be there, not like you guys paid to be here.
Yeah.
So he'll set you up like this. He'll be like, Shane, have you ever accidentally touched a fish at an aquarium on a date? Like so specific to your bit. Then you do your bit, and then he goes like this. He goes to the audience and goes, applause, 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 and yells at them to applaud. And then you see
it is
the
a
edit.
billionaire. Byron Allen is a billionaire. He owns the Weather Channel. Yeah. And it's a billionaire yelling at people that are so ill-equipped to work, they have to be paid to sit at an audience. And then,
so funny.
and then he's like, applause!
Yeah.
Oh, God, he scares me.
I remember I learned like pitching negotiation from Spade. So my first Tonight Show was when I started to open up for David Spade, and I had this joke about how I was running cross country in high school and I would fake pass out because I didn't want to run, and I was like, my mom believed in me, and I was like, she went to take me to see a doctor. And
she believed you. She didn't believe in you. God rest her, like at her sweet soul. But I love how you.
Can I use that on America's Got Talent? Thank you.
She believed in me. It's so. God, that's a Freudian slip for sure. Come here.
I think there's a punch. I think the punchline was because I think a mom could believe in you too much. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the punchline was I was this heart doctor's first patient he ever diagnosed with a personality disorder. Standard Practices and Procedures came back, flagged it, and goes, we can't say personality disorder on NBC. How about you just say disorder? And I go, say it to yourselves. It's not a joke now. And I was so mad. I was telling Spade about it, and he goes, you didn't negotiate. You didn't joke negotiate. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, when we were on SNL, like if we wanted a family to get into a car crash, he goes, we would start at AIDS. And then we'd go, a family got AIDS. And they go, ooh, AIDS is too much. And we'd go, what about car crash?
Yeah.
And they go, we can do car crash.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. But he goes, if you start it,
that's kind of quaint,
right,
actually.
Yeah. Because if you start a car crash, then you have to go down to paper cut.
Yeah.
Always start at AIDS.
Yes. Yeah. Oh wow.
I always started AIDS.
always. Remember that.
That's on the quilt.
That is on the. It's stitched.
Yeah. There was a Dave Kids in the Hall. Dave Foley, the great. Ken McDonald. They did the new season on Amazon, and it was great. But Ken McDonald and I were hanging out, and he was like, we're really proud of it. We think it's some of the best stuff we've ever done. But he's like, I think we're going to get in a lot of trouble. And I go, why? And he goes, well, Dave wrote this sketch where he's a doctor that cures cancer. But if you're gay, it makes you stop being gay. And he was like, they didn't put it on, but I was like, God damn it. That would be so fucking, it's such a funny idea.
It's an HBO show.
Yeah.
It truly, in that same vein, so the very gay movie Bros, I was in it, like got cast, spent 3 days on set, took off work to be in it.
You were in Bros?
This is a story about things that were cut, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, well, unbutton another button and show them what's really cut.
I didn't know this was Ryan Murphy casting. Or Brian
Brother,
Singer.
if I get powered, the stories about me are going to be insane.
So I got cast in Bros. Guy's here. Guy was like a writer and in the movie. So I got like cast, and they put me in like full like makeup. We were like playing like these mean Twitter mean gays who were like mean to Billy Eichner, and like it was
it's
three
like
of
a
us.
scene, like a cut scene where like you're all tweeting back at him or
Or
something.
we just like kind of making fun of him, yeah.
Okay.
And like then we become this manifestation in real life. It's kind of surrealist and just silly and stupid. And like truly in like mean, silly witch drag for this role, like I think it was 3 days. They like cut us entirely from the movie.
Are you serious?
Entirely. And so then when it flopped, everyone was like, "Man, it was terrible." I was like, "Yeah, it was terrible."
Exactly. Fuck them.
Could have used some surrealist gay stuff.
Yeah. I was like, it was missing like just 3 catty faggots. I don't know. That's kind of what I felt.
No, it had plenty of those.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what are we at on time right now? We got what, 10 minutes left?
Can we do
John?
Facebook? You want to do Facebook games?
Yeah, we'll do one more. Yeah, and does anybody have a comment they want to share from the audience? Any mean? No,
Wait, did they just have mean stuff to say about us now?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Shane, you should have a higher stool. You look like a Christmas goose sitting here like that, plump as the day you were born. These are just the things I think.
Can I say one thing about being cut from something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, listen.
of course.
I don't know if I've been
It's
cut.
almost like we cut your story.
I was gonna say I was cut from that bit, but that's fine. I'll say whatever. That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's okay.
Wait, we were moving on.
Let's just say that. That's okay. But I'll say this.
You started it, I think, with the Canadian
I don't know if I've been cut from something, but I had a little role in the David Spade movie, the Busboys movie.
Yes.
Okay, and I think it's today that it just came out.
Oh, I think
and
so.
I had a little role in it, and I don't know if I made it into the movie. So I'm like, maybe I have that moment, like, it was like cut from it, I don't know. But let me tell you, I don't know if I've been cut, but this is the part of that I wanted to tell you.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I had a role, and the name of my role was Frumpy Teacher. Okay? That was it, Frumpy Teacher. And when they were talking about wardrobe, they said, we're like, okay, we're looking for something where I showed up on set, and they were like, perfect.
I have a very similar story.
Deborah, where'd you get?
They were like, that is fantastic.
Oh, great!
Who already approved you? And I was like, never. They approved me. Okay, anyway, I was like, where do I stand?
I did an episode.
How did you already go through hair and makeup?
I did an episode of Comedy Bang Bang, which was a podcast, and then became a television show on IFC. And Scott Aukerman he cast me in it as a serial killer.
Oh my God.
And I showed up in my own clothes, and the wardrobe woman goes, one thing, and then she just put those kind of Dahmer glasses on me.
Oh my God.
And she just goes, perfect. And you're like, you're just so straight out of Central Casting.
She goes, wait.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
And I'm just like, you smell good. I'm a method actor.
Yeah, Shay, we didn't really give you any dialogue. We just thought you could be you.
Yeah. Just present your energy. Have some fun.
Yeah. They go, just walk around, do you?
Wait, I'm gonna go grab my phone. Are we
Okay,
looking at
yeah.
this?
Yeah, let me explain it. Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. This is gonna be a little bit of a stretch, but so I had a bit from the podcast. We had a bit that went very viral about a girl I went to college with that would have these southern sayings. I'm dry as a chip or whatever, right? And we got it from this Facebook birthdays game that we played. I actually said the names, and now they want to sue me. So don't say the real names. What we're going to do is go through your Facebook, look through your birthdays. You know how to do that? You just search birthdays on your Facebook.
Because nobody goes on Facebook anymore unless they're 80.
Yeah.
And when you do go on and you see birthdays, you go,
right.
How the fuck do I know this person?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we explain how we know a person with a birthday coming up.
Okay, so if you see somebody with a recent birthday coming up and you have a story about them, you're going to tell us, and then we're going to write on their Facebook wall the happy birthday based off of the story.
So this woman, I'm going to call her Janie Johns. Janie Johns was marrying my best friend that I grew up with.
Ooh.
And I met her on their wedding day because I didn't live in Texas anymore. And I was in the wedding, and she hit on me on their wedding day.
Oh my God.
Ooh. And I politely...
Were you wearing the glasses?
Brother, if you want to see me in a chocolate brown tuxedo, yeah, it's like it's very like the ties were fat. It was not great. They are divorced, and it is pretty hard for a man to get sole custody in the state of Texas of children, but he got them. So yeah.
For a Texas judge to be like, these kids can't be with their mom.
That's a crazy thing when they don't go with the mom. Yeah, I got one more fun one where I'm not the hero. So I used to be a young dashing man, and why'd you snicker? You guys heard that? But whatever. Sometimes you're a young comic. Maybe a lady thinks you're funny. Maybe she wants to have a drink, and then you make the beast with two backs. And I did.
What did you say? Make the beast with two backs?
Yeah, that's Shakespearean.
Holy,
Shakespeare.
is that serious Shakespeare?
That's from Othello.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That just sounds like some shit that comes out of Oklahoma. Y'all make the beast that make that with two backs to make a baby beast.
But we hooked up, and this girl was always very, very sweet, and we were fine, right? And she had I knew her sister as well.
Biblically?
Shane.
You dirty dog.
Whatever.
It's always so impressive.
I love it.
I
I punch way above my weight when it comes to women.
Shane, you're out here sleeping like a gay man.
Yeah, I was cut from bros too. But I was on the subway in New York, and this woman just goes, "You're fucking kidding me!" And it was her sister.
Yeah.
And we went out. We're having drinks, and it was like heart vibing. And I gave her, Catherine, may I touch your leg?
Yes, please.
It's cold. But I touch her leg like this because I really thought it was happening, and she goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "No, I would never." And I was like, and then I was like, "Oh, God damn it, Shane."
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I came right back down to earth. Yeah. Those are my two. And I don't know which one I'm supposed to write happy birthday to.
Right?
You could have made actual sisters. What's the woke term? Inuit sisters?
That Eskimo sisters. Inuit is the tribe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to say Eskimo no more.
Inuit. That's like real.
Okay. We got. I'm going to write my Facebook birthday.
Okay.
But you guys start yours, and then I'll tell you what I.
You do
I wrote.
yours?
All right, this is my. I can't say his name anymore, but recently we did a show. I went to the University of South Carolina, and there's this kid who's very famous in Columbia. His parents are very famous. His dad's a big lawyer. He played football, but the youngest son is who we're all friends with, and he talks like this, and he's always like, "KB, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, KB." And if you know him, you'd be like, "I know who this kid is." And he recently, we were doing shows with Bert, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and we're doing the meet and greet, and they all came back with like 3 of our friends, and Bert is meeting him, and he's going, "KB, I'm doing pretty good. He goes, well, recently I did just crash my car at 4 a.m. coming back from the lake trip, and the police pulled me over, and you wouldn't believe it, they just let me go, KB. They didn't even know I was drunk." And you saw Bert be like,
Don't say
just
anything.
calculating, and I was like, do it. And he didn't, and anyway, that's his best friend's birthday.
Awesome.
Okay, I have, let me see. Oh, okay, so I'll change his name. This guy's name is Lee Harrison. Yeah, his name is Lee Harrison, and it's
his name is Harrison Lee.
No, his name is Lee Harrison. His birthday is today, and I met him on one of my first jobs in New York. I got to do a commercial for Avion Tequila, a tequila commercial where my one line was, and so I met him on set, and we were like vibing all day, and the entire time I'm like, man, this is awesome. On set, another cute gay guy. We're kind of flirting, we're kind of vibing, and then the minute we're done shooting everything, he goes over and starts like making out with this girl that is his girlfriend, and the whole time I was like, this guy lied to me.
While you were acting.
We were pretending to drink tequila together and falling in love in New York. We're gonna be famous commercial actors, and he has a wife. Yeah, it was an Avion Tequila. That was an OK Tequila in 2015. Okay.
You thought you were gonna be the new Flo?
Yes. I thought we were gonna be Progressive Flo. I thought we were gonna be in multiple commercials together. But yeah,
you were the next State Farm guy.
Yeah. But he's one of those. You can look at him. He's one of those straight theater boys that has done that to so many queers, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Undercover metrosexual.
Yeah. His banner photo is like some gay ass shit. He's like
a lot of color in there. It's from Broadway. He looks like a flowery Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Debra.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's hear Deb's because we got to wrap.
I'm going to change the name of my person to not my twin. Okay, it's It's my twin, and this is what happened. She got married on our birthday. No. You're supposed to gasp at that. She got married on the day of our birth. Okay, and then what she also did too, she got married on the day of our birth, but not only that, she had 3 fucking weddings.
What?
So she got married on every Saturday in the month of March.
What?
Yeah, so she had a wedding in Vancouver, in the town that I'm from, the town that I was born in, my family town, and then she also had one in North Carolina where her husband's from. So every single Saturday of March to celebrate my birthday, she took it for her wedding, and my family was all like, "What's the matter? Why are you mad?" And also for the one where it was in my hometown, she got my ex-boyfriend from high school to be the photographer. Everyone was like, "That's fine, that's normal." And then on the way home from the Vancouver wedding, a cyst on my ovary exploded. I don't think any of this is a coincidence.
Wait.
None of this is a coincidence. Wish her happy birthday, everybody. Wish her happy birthday.
A bad cyst and a bad sister?
Yeah, that's my twin sister. Sister.
Oh my God,
happy birthday.
To you.
We can't. You can't afford it. We can't afford that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway, we can't. All right. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna work on our Facebook birthday walls, and we will post this when the episode goes live.
Yeah, we can't thank you guys enough for coming. We have
Thank
to
you.
wrap up. Thank you to Higby staff. Thank you to our producer, Keita. Thank you to Mal, the assistant. Thank you to John running the show. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the podcast. None of you actually listen to it.
Postal idiot.
Bye.
They're idiots.